Hey everybody out there, this is Peter Lasowski. I am the Chief Chatbot Officer for Slapshot Studio. We're going to have some fun today. I'm going to talk to you guys about, in our newsletter here, about chatbots. Now, we have some things. If you go over to slapshotstudio.com/chatbots, you're going to see some of the demos up there. Today, I'm going to introduce you to Pete the Podcaster. So this is one we developed. We just came from Podcast Movement 2017. Out there in California, had a blast, Jamie J and I, and we talked about and launched and introduced, I guess, or debuted, probably the best way to say, Pete the Podcaster. Pete is a chatbot. We develop what's called RET, or Relationship Experience Technology chatbots. These are a way to create a humanized, connected relationship with people using these chatbots. They're interactive, talking, animated characters. They have certain conversational user interface standards, and then we get into using things like neuroscience, anthropology, noetic science, things like that help drive these conversations. And that's where the internet is going here in the future. It's going to be all about conversations, not so much about graphical user interfaces. To back up just a bit, let me define what a chatbot is, and then we can go and show you Pete, and I'm going to talk you through this here and what Pete's all about. So chatbots, really, they're software services or software programs. They can be on Facebook Messenger, on websites. They can also be on other channels like WeChat, WhatsApp, Slack, Kik, Telegram. And what they do is they create this humanized, automated conversation. Now, you're going to see some chatbots that are not humanized or connected. They look like text messages, and those are going to be going away. The people that are doing those, after a while, people will stop interacting with them because they're not engaging, they're not entertaining, they're not fun. They look like a text message. Not that text messages are bad, but chatbots can create this whole interactive experience that we haven't had before. So I'm going to talk to you about Pete here today in our chatbot corner here on the newsletter, since it's the education part of the week. Pete was developed for podcasters. So if you're a podcaster, you might like Pete, and you can go to chatbotnation.co/getPete, and there's a lot of information about him there. But what Pete does is he is a talking microphone, and he teaches guests or listeners how to, first of all, subscribe to iTunes if you haven't, subscribe to his show in iTunes, leave a rating and review in iTunes, and then also how to promote it through social media in the channels like Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram, wherever you want to go. So this is a great way. If you're a podcast host and you want to grow your show, Pete can help you do that. He works in Facebook Messenger, so basically people can get on the list. You can use Pete to notify your listeners of new shows that are coming up, but really what his main function is to get people to subscribe to your show to build that show list, because that's what everybody wants. So let's have Pete here talk to us, and you can hear what he's saying. He's got a kind of a little Kermit-like voice. He's funny, and he'll introduce himself and talk about what he's all about.
Thanks for visiting. You've either been a guest on my show or you're a listener. Tap on the button below that describes you so we can start chatting. Ho ho ho!
Okay, so that was Pete. He was kind of introducing himself, and you can see here, this is a little bit of a demo, but people would come in because they're either a guest or a listener. So let's say I'm a listener, and I want to find out more about the show, so I'm going to click on the listener. Now, what Pete just did is he tagged you in the background there, and now I know that you're a listener and not a guest. Okay, so this here is with Jamie's show, Stop Riding the Pine. You can for Pete, he can have it for anybody's images or shows. The next thing here is it says here, I'm so grateful you listened to my show, Peter. So because it's Facebook Messenger, Pete knows who I am and can address me by my first name. I'd love to have you subscribe and also leave a review for my show. To get started, I was wondering if you have an iTunes account. Now, let's say I don't, so I'm going to click on no, and now I know that you don't. So what Pete's going to do, Pete is going to teach the person how to basically interact and learn how to get an iTunes account. Now, what we found out through neuroscience testing is people's attention spans are actually less than 10 seconds now. So we create a whole environment that is 10 seconds at a time. So the first step for you, Peter, is to get an account. So Pete's going to now teach me how to do this. For best viewing, follow along with a desktop, laptop, or tablet. Ready? Yep, I'm ready. So let's go ahead and we'll do this. And Pete's going to walk me through quickly how to get that basically that iTunes account. So here it goes. It shows me here. First, I have to go to apple.com/iTunes. And for those of you that haven't done this, and I didn't, it was a little bit confusing at first. So it tells me exactly what I want to do, and clicking on the sign on link, and then I take it to the next step. So this is my little tutorial, and these are little 10-second loop videos that are teaching me how to interact and how to sign on. Then I go ahead and I fill out the form completely. I create my Apple ID and put that all into the form, which pops up when I'm signing up. It says I have a 6-digit Apple code that goes to my email address, so I have to put that in there, and that will verify my email. Then I go to the next step. And then what Pete does is in the next step then, after we verified the 6-digit code, now I'm almost done. I put in my email and password, and I click on the sign up button, and I download the iTunes app. So this just taught the person how to subscribe to iTunes if they have never done that before. So it says, nice job, Peter. Now Pete's doing a little thought bubble there. You've signed up for iTunes. Now it's time to subscribe to my boss's show, Stop Riding the Pine. I'm ready. So now it's going to take me through, and it's going to ask me some questions about how should I, or how could I subscribe then to Jamie's show. So to find my podcast on iTunes, type in this URL in your web browser, and I go into this URL. So I type that in there, and then type the name of the show. So it shows right here how I'm doing that. I'm going to type in the name of the show, which is Stop Riding the Pine. That's Jamie's show. Or for you podcasters, it would be your show. Then basically after that, what happens is it's going to go ahead and it's going to take me over to the thumbnail, and you click on the thumbnail and you click on the subscribe button. So it shows them exactly how to do that to subscribe to your show. Then once that's done, then it's going to ask if I'd like to leave a review for your show, and in this example for Jamie's show, Stop Riding the Pine. So sure, I'd love to leave a review. Jamie's show is a good one. If you guys haven't listened to it, you should. It's called Stop Riding the Pine. You can check it out on iTunes. So you can see here Pete's pretty excited about having you want to leave a review. So I'm ready to go to do that. And you notice what's going on here is I'm not doing a lot of typing of text in. What we found is more people stay with a chatbot and interact with a chatbot if all they have to do is tap or click a couple of buttons here and there. So first, click on the review button and enter your nickname and title of the review. So you do that, and it shows me typing that in there. And then after that, what we'll do is we go ahead and we're going to click on the we do the submit button, and we put in the number of stars that we want. I love Jamie's show, so I rated it a 5-star. So now it says, hey, you did it. Awesome job. Would you be up for promoting my show to your peeps? Well, yes, I would, because I love Jamie's show and I want to promote that. If it's your show, you're going to get a lot of people that can virally promote your show out on social media. And like I said, you can have them promote, like they could share on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and they can go ahead and promote it. So let's go ahead and let's take a look. We're going to click on the Facebook button, and here's what happens. What comes up? I'll have to move the screen over here, but you'll see that basically it's a pre-prepared. This is for a particular show there, but you can see now where what's going on is this is a particular show, and you can go ahead and you can type something in, and then you're just going to go ahead and post on Facebook. So it's just that simple. So going back to my, let's get this set up again here properly. So going back to my Pete example, basically he showed people how to do that, and you can virally share that. And then I just have the one more thing for those people that are podcast hosts. If they want to go ahead and they want to subscribe to Get Pete, they can do that. So I'm gonna play this for you so you can hear Pete talking again.
Fun with me here. This is a great way to build your subscribers and promote your shows. If you'd like to have me build your show, click on the Get Pete button below.
And that's all they have to do, and they can go ahead and get Pete and takes them over to the website, and that's it. So just wanted to show you for today. You can go and check us out at slapshotstudio.com/chatbots. You can learn about how you can use chatbots for leads, for customer service, for follow-up and accountability, for sales conversions as part of your sales funnel. If you do webinars or email marketing, chatbots can create this whole interactive experience. And I'm going to be talking about this in future videos here in the newsletter for you guys in the Chatbot Corner. With that, I'm Peter Lasowski, the Chief Chatbot Officer here for Slapshot Studio. Hope you enjoyed this particular episode of Chatbots. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.